So, good morning. I'm not gonna wait for people to jump on or anything like that because that's not what this is for me. This morning is just, me needing to clear my mind, clear my heart, if that's possible. I am beyond heavy this morning, and I'm trying really hard to push through my morning. This journey sometimes is so hard. It's so hard. As a caregiver, as a mother, this journey is so hard. And I typically don't ask for prayers for myself much because it's not about me. And I got up this morning and I'm trying to focus and get on to work because God blessed me with a new job, and I just couldn't shake it this morning. You get tired sometimes. You don't get tired of doing the work. You just get tired while you're on this journey and while you're in the midst of any battle. Even though God is with you and He's before you, and you have a host of angels fighting with you and prayer warriors that surround you. This journey is challenging. It's so challenging. And I just figured I would get out and I would try to walk and pray and get this heaviness off of my heart. But so this really wasn't even about how many people joined on. I just know that eventually somebody will step up, connect with me in the spirit, and we will pray this thing through together. I refuse to allow this cancer to take my child. And it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to balance your life. It's hard to balance life with your own life, my life, with all the responsibilities of a caregiver, as a parent. You're so many things to so many people. I have my father, have my daughter, and I feel like, sometimes this work is overwhelming. It's not enough workers in the field, Lord. I'm only one person. But I know that He does not give me more than I can bear. So this walk for me this morning is just to remind myself, to encourage myself that He won't give me more than I can bear. He won't put more on me than I can handle. Because sometimes I feel like I'm at my breaking point and I don't like giving into these emotions. So I've never done this. Don't do the live thing. And I usually don't express my hurt and my pain. I just need to touch and agree this morning with those that can feel my heart. All I can give is all that God has placed in me to love this cancer away. Because if I give into the hate and the emotions of this cancer, I feel like this cancer wins. And I just can't do that. I'm not the one that's physically going through the torture and the pain of this cancer, but I feel like I'm physically going through the torture and pain of this cancer. So I'm not complaining by any means, because God has been so awesome to us. He has carried her from 2006, when we didn't know what it was, till she was diagnosed in 2007 till today. He is amazing. He is so worthy. He is so awesome. He is so awesome. He is the greatest thing that has ever happened to my life, and I'm so glad that I chose Him. I'm so glad that even though I was raised in Islam, that Mama Lou showed me Jesus, and that I received Him and I accepted Him, and I've walked with Him ever since 2000, and I'm so grateful because God knew what I would be facing. He knew that Michelle was going to be facing cancer, and she needed the Holy Spirit to guide her through this process. And without that, I don't know where I would be. I don't know where she would be. I don't know if we would have gotten 10 years into this thing. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to go on and on and on. I'm just trying to release as I walk. And I just didn't want to feel like I was walking by myself. So, you know, people tag me sometimes in the posts about, you know, there are children or there are other people that have amputations and they're doing fine. They're doing great. And to God be the glory. I'm so happy for them. But it's different for me because you cut my baby, you amputate her, but that cancer is still there. So you want to take more. It's not like you amputate her leg and she can run on and it's gone. No, this battle continues. This fierce fight continues for her life. The design of this cancer, the mindset of this cancer, because it's a living thing, it's a cell. It wants to take over and destroy her body like most cancers do. But I trust and believe in the God that has kept us thus far. I know that he is able. I know that he is willing. I know what his word says. I understand his power. And I just ask that you all just continue to pray with her and pray with me. I just feel like what's gotten a little challenging for me is having to, deal with my father and Michelle at the same time. So I truly understand that the enemy is tricky and his devices are many. And I know he utilizes all his tools in his shed box. But God has given me many, many tools to conquer this thing. And I am just putting on my full armor this morning by taking this walk. I need to be fully dressed to face my day every day. So just thank you for coming along with me. Thank you for praying with me. Thank you for loving my family. Thank you for every prayer that you pray for my family. Thank you for every prayer that you pray for Michelle. This is not about attention. This cancer is real. She has holes in her leg. She has cancers and tumors running up and down her leg, and they want to take it. But how much do you take when you have nothing in front of it to stop it yet? What's next? You want her leg? Then where does it go? But God, right? But God, I will continue to stand in front of my daughter as she fight, and stand in front of my father as he fight slight heart failure, pneumonia, and everything else that he's struggling with right now. Because I serve a mighty God, and he has never failed me. He has never